Good morning, friends. How about our good morning song? Are you ready to sing with me? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. I'm happy to see you, and how do you do? I hope everybody's doing well. Miss Tanya's on the other side of the camera. She's filming this. And Miss Tanya and I miss you guys so much. We cannot wait for school to open again. We're here at school all by ourselves. There's no one else here. There's no other teachers. There's no kids. And it's lonely. It's just us. But this is how we have to be until all these bad germs go away. So today we're going to do a quick lesson. And we're going to start by doing patterns. And then I'm going to read a book to you. So let's take a look at our message real quick. It says, hello. And then it says, can you tell what comes next? So I've made a pattern for you, and I'm going to see if you can tell me what comes next. This pattern is going to be balloons and triangles. And I'm going to sing it a little bit like we do when you're here with me and see if you can figure out what goes in this spot. Are you ready? Balloon, triangle, balloon, triangle, what was it? Balloon. If you said balloon, you're right. Balloon, triangle, balloon, triangle, balloon. So I'm going to put a balloon here for all of you who said balloon, and I hope it was all of you. You were correct. Now the other day we made some letters, so let's make a pattern with letters and see if you can tell me what's going to come next. All right, I'm going to start with the letter H and an L. H and an L. H and an Let's see. Let's sing it and see if you know which one comes next. Ready? H, L, H, L, H. What'd you say? L. You were right. Nice job. L would come next. Very good, friends. You can work on patterns at home. Anything can be a pattern. You could take your toys. You could make patterns with your cars. You might want to do big cars and little cars. Big car, little car, big car, little car. Or you could do them by colors. Red car, blue car, red car, blue car. You could even do it with some, if you're helping set the table at night for dinner. Fork, spoon, fork, spoon, fork, spoon. So you can make a pattern with anything. You might want to make a pattern and see if a brother or sister or one of the grown-ups in your house can do what comes next. That might be fun to do. So I wanted to read you a book today. This was a book, a favorite book of one of our friends in our class. I hope they remember. This is The Little Red Hen Makes a Pizza. And we're going to see what happens when she asks for help. It's good to help people, isn't it? We like to help people. But let's see what happens when the little red hen makes a pizza. And this is a story by Philemon Sturgis. Philemon Sturgis. The little red hen had eaten the last slice of her tasty loaf of bread. She'd sipped a cup of chickweed tea and taken a nap. And now she's hungry again. So she scratched through her cupboard and spied a can of tomato sauce. Why don't I make a lovely little pizza, she thought. Tomato sauce pizza? Look what else she has. She has a can of worms. Ugh. Can of corn. I do like corn. This is a can of milk. Milk can come in a can. And here's some mustard, but she's choosing the tomato sauce. She rummaged through her pan drawer. There were bread pans, cake pans, muffin pans, frying pans, all kind of pans, but not one single pan was large and round and flat. Cluck, cluck, she said. I need a pizza pan. So she stuck her head out of the window and said, "You, who would like like to get a pizza pan for me?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. Nobody wants to help her. "Very well then, I'll fetch one myself," said the little red hen. So she went to the hardware store and bought a pizza pan, a large mixing bowl, a pizza slicer, and some other stuff. Look at all that stuff she got while she was at the store. That's what happens to me when I go to the store. I take my list and I buy things that aren't even on my list. When she got home, she opened the cupboard and she saw beans and rice, sugar and spice, jars of jam and jars of honey, and even a pickled eggplant, but no flour for the dough. "Cluck, I need flour," she said. So she stuck her head out of the window and went, "You, who can go to the store and get me some flour?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. Oh, nobody wants to help. They were actually too busy. They were over there buying ice cream from the ice cream man. "Very well then, I'll get it myself," said the little red hen. And she went to the supermarket and got some flour, some salt, some oil, and some other stuff. Oh my gosh, look at all that stuff in her basket. She was just going to get flour, but she bought a lot more. She even got paper towels and toilet paper. When she got home, she opened the refrigerator. "Cluck," she said. "There's cream cheese, blue cheese, string cheese, and Swiss cheese, but no mozzarella cheese. Gotta have mozzarella for a pizza." So she stuck her head out the window and she went, "You, who's gonna get me some cheese?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. "Very well then, I'll have to get it myself," said the little red hen. Nobody's helping her. They're not being very nice. So the little red hen went to the delicatessen and she bought some mozzarella, some pepperoni, some olives, some mushrooms, onions, and garlic, and a can of small anchovies, which are little tiny fish. They're very salty. And some other stuff, but she didn't get any pickled eggplant. She already had some. When she got home, the little red hen put on her apron and she stuck her head out the window and said, "You, who wants to help me make some pizza dough?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. "Very well then, I'll make it myself," said the little red hen. She's just not getting anybody to help her. So she put the flour and some other stuff into her mixing bowl and she stirred and mixed and mixed and kneaded and kneaded and pounded until she had a great big ball of pizza dough. After the dough got bigger, the little red hen rolled it flat, folded it, rolled it again, and spun it around her head several times. Have you ever seen somebody take a pizza and they twist it up in the air to make it bigger? That's what she's doing. She wants it to fit in the whole pan. Then she stuck her head out the window and said, "You, who will help me make the toppings?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. "Very well then, I'll do it myself," said the little red hen. So she chopped and grated and sliced, and then she opened her can of tomato sauce and spread it all over the pizza dough. On top of that, she put some mozzarella cheese, some pepperoni, some olives, mushrooms, onions, and garlic, and 8 small anchovies. Do you remember the anchovies are those little salty fish? And some other stuff, but she didn't put any pickled eggplant on it. The little red hen looked at her pizza. It looked just right. She put it in the oven and sat down to sip a cup of her chickweed tea. And pretty soon, smell it. Can you smell that pizza cooking? Oh, she smells it. Oh, it smelled so good. And that smell went right out the window to where all her friends were playing. So I bet they could smell it too, couldn't they? Oh, when her pizza was done, she took it out of the oven. And look how big it is. She must have tossed that pizza in there a lot of times. She's got a huge pizza, and it looks delicious. I miss our Pizza Fridays. So she stuck her head out the window and said, "You, would anybody like some pizza?" Guess what? Do you know what they said? This time he didn't say, "I don't," or "I don't want to help you." He says, "Yes, I want some pizza." And you know what the dog said? "Yes, I want some." And do you know what the cat said? "Yes, I want some too." They all said yes, of course. When the pizza was all gone, the little red hen made herself another cup of chickweed tea. And then she asked, "Who's going to help me do the dishes?" Now, can you guess what everybody said? Most of the time in our story they said no, except when it got time to eat the pizza. They all wanted to. But let's see what they did. This time they all said, "Yes, I will help." So they're all helping to clean the dishes because their friend, the little red hen, had made such a delicious pizza and shared it with them. So I think they learned their lesson. I think they know that they need to help and be nice. And they all were in the kitchen having fun, listening to music, cleaning the dishes. What a nice story. That is a good story. Well, friends, before we go for today, let's do a song. And I chose for you our turtle song, because we haven't sang that in a very long time. So let's sing our turtle song. Are you ready? I think so. Here it comes. Get your turtles.
I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water and ate a bar of soap. And now he's in his bed with bubbles in his throat. Bubble, 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 pop. Bubble, 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 pop.
Let's sing it one more time.
I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water and ate a bar of soap. And now he's in his bed with bubbles in his throat. Bubble, 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 pop. Bubble, 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 pop.
And this is where all our friends say, "He's so cute." He is so cute. And there he is in his bed
Hi.
with all those bubbles in his throat. Well, friends, I am really glad you joined me again today. And Miss Tanya, we do miss you. We want you to stay healthy, stay happy, read lots of books, practice writing letters, practice your patterns, and we'll see you again soon. Bye, friends.